I woke up this morning with an idea that I am very excited to share with you. It comes as a result of three conversations that I've had over the past couple of weeks. The first conversation was with my dad. He's 84 years old, and of course, I was telling him to slow down, to not go out, so that he would not be exposed to the virus because he was in a high risk group. His response to me was, well, your mom died this year, and without her and without church, I really have no reason to live. That's all I do. That's all I know. So that got me thinking about ways to give him life back. And so then I got a text message from a friend, a pastor in Georgia, who showed me his video and he wanted me to look at it and critique it. And I had a conversation with him about how he was doing such a great job at pivoting his ministry to the online platform. And then the third conversation came this morning. I was on a Clubhouse call with some of the top speakers in the world. I'm talking $30,000 to $100,000 for a 30 minutes keynote. So I'm trying to learn from them because that's where I want to be, right? And they were just talking about how major corporations are saving millions of dollars by not having to have full-scale conventions and doing these things virtually, which means this virtual platform is not going anywhere. And that made me think about doing a virtual ministry summit because some of us seem to be under the impression that everything's going to go back to normal. We're going to all go back to our churches. It's never going to go back 100% normal, and it really shouldn't. There's always going to need to be a virtual component to ministry, and typically the religious sector is always behind in ministry. So I want to step in to bring us all up to speed with my virtual ministry summit. And literally, this is my journal, actually a gift from one of my Design Decade members. Isn't it beautiful? So you're getting this plan hot off the presses. And this is going to be where I break down the virtual ministry platform for you. And the resource that you have in me is that I have a ministry background. I actually built a real church with my father and my mother where we changed lives, we evangelized the community. And there's people from that ministry who are now corporate executives, they're pastors, they're first ladies, they're spiritual leaders in their own right. So I have that background of actually building ministry and building people. I also have the virtual background on a professional side in terms of speaking and training for different corporate organizations. I am a certified subject matter expert for SCORE and the Small Business Association, and I speak for them all the time. So that's the resource that you have in me to break down this virtual ministry platform to help you figure out how to incorporate this into your ministry going forward. I'm also going to cover the public speaking component because I am a trained public speaking trainer, orator. So what I want to do here is we're going to talk about a couple of components. The biggest thing is being concise. Sometimes in church, you can get away with just going on and talking all day. Can't do that on a virtual platform, especially social media. You've got to be able to develop a story, establish an introduction, body, conclusion, get your point across, and move on. I'm also going to talk about membership building in terms of relationships. I have a great relationship with Google in that for the memberships to be activated, you're supposed to have 30,000 subscribers. I only have 9,000, so you guys need to subscribe. But I only have 9,000, but they opened up that next level for me because of the relationship I built with Google and their speakers and their trainers, and also the relationship that they see me developing with the subscribers that I do have. So they invested in me. Also, I want to talk about the fishing in a bowl concept. This is something that I learned from my dad when building ministry. When I started the Sanctuary Academy, I didn't tell anyone. I know a lot of people. I worked at every level of my denomination. I told none of them because I wanted to launch out into the deep as opposed to going fishing in a bowl which means I'm going after people that's already in somebody's church and trying to pull them from one ministry to another ministry. I wanted to touch people that really had a need, and I wanted to meet that need. And I'm going to teach how to do that on a virtual ministry platform. Also, your virtual setup, your lighting, the background, all of those things, staging, even if you're doing it from home or if you're doing it from the sanctuary, how to do all of that. And the last piece I'm going to talk about is production. Everybody wants to go live, but your ministry may not be at a level where you can go live. I've seen live ministries that are actually hurting the brand of the ministry because you got people who aren't prepared, people coming in late, you got commotion in the background, and I'm going to teach you how to set that up. Even me, I've worked in this virtual platform for a long time. I'm very uncomfortable with going live. I know I need to do it more, but you want that production just right so that you can represent God in excellence. So this is all what we're going to be covering, and this is literally hot off the presses. It's right here. I rarely share from this journal, but it's all right here. The flyer has not even been done yet. Now, I'm offering this to you for 12 hours, a 12-hour special. It will be $20.20. That's it. Go to the website, www.thesanctuary.academy, for 12 hours. As of midnight tonight or tomorrow morning, the price increases to $97. This course will sell out. I am opening the vault on everything I've learned in over 30 years of experience in ministry and graphic design and virtual sets. I'm even going to give you virtual sets customized for your ministry. That in and of itself is worth the $97. Again, 30 years of experience in graphic design, video production, and ministry. You want to take advantage of this. I woke up at 5 a.m. with this on my mind. And when I took that call this morning and I saw how the secular world is leveraging this platform, I said, no, Val, you've got to deliver this to God's people. And that's what I'm going to do. Go to the website, www.thesanctuary.academy, to register for my virtual ministry summit. Did I tell you the date? I'm sorry. The date is going to be January 9th, 2021. That's a Saturday morning. And that will be a live session where you can actually raise your hand, reach out to me. I want face-to-face communication. So I'll see you, you'll see me. You can ask me questions. You will have my undivided attention. It will also be recorded. So if you can't make that date, you can watch the replay. But you want to register today. Again, 12 hours only, $20.20. After that, it goes up to $97. It's going to sell out. Secure your spots right now.